Yeah, good morning, everyone. So we shall start now. I'm audible, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, you are audible.
So now I think we have to start with this, RESTful API with pagination. Okay. Yeah. Shall we go ahead, or you want me to discuss some other example?
Please go ahead.
Okay. So guys, when we talk about accessing the data, okay, that is nothing but from the RESTful APIs. That is nothing but application programming interfaces. Okay, so that means this process is called as what? Integration. This process is called as what? Integration. This process is called as what? Integration of that is nothing but REST API with ADF. Okay, and whereas reading the data using the pagination. This is our basically the case studies title we have it. Now, guys, first of all, what we are doing here is, okay, so this is the RESTful API resource endpoint, wherein we are accessing the data right now from a dummy RESTful API, because the actual RESTful API, if you have it, it is protected with a username and passwords. Am I right? It is protected with a username and password. So in order to avoid all those issues, what we are doing is we are accessing the data from the RESTful APIs. Okay, RESTful APIs here. So that is called the dummy RESTful API. I'm loading the data into the sync system that is called as ADLS Gen 2. Wherein, guys, here can you see in the last class, we have seen accessing of a data. Guys, everyone, just a minute, I'm sharing the screen once again. In the last class, we have seen what's it? How to access the data. How to access the data from the okay, guys. Okay, so now I'm using what's a dummy sample REST APIs. Can you see here? Dummy sample REST API. Guys, can you see here? Here, when in this we have it a dummy, that is a JSON placeholder is here. And now, guys, what is that you have it? Can you see here? Here you have a that is nothing but the data. There is a path of the data where you have the data here like this. Can you see here? Can you see here? Till here, you just copy this. Guys, here you have it. All of you just copy this and now run this now. Can you see here? Now, these are the some documents. These are some data where the data is recorded in the JSON format, where the data is recorded in the JSON format, guys, where the data is recorded in the JSON format, that is JavaScript object notation file format. Okay, guys. So here you have it. Can you see here? And whereas can you see here, we have altogether how many documents you have it? See, just go and see. We have totally 200 documents are there till the end. Can you see here? Just concentrate on the ID number. Can you see here? What's the ID number? You have 200. That means the total number of documents is 200 here. Total number of documents is what? 200 we have it. So total number of documents is 200. We have it. So guys, here, this is actually called as the base URL. It is called as what? Base URL. This is called as what, guys? Base URL. And whereas when you wanted to read a specific number of documents, you require to add a relative URL. You require to add what is that? A relative URL. So now I'm adding the relative URL as one. it will read only one document. In the same way, can you see here? Can you see here? 2. So now it will read only the second document. And now I want to read the 3. It will read the third document. Can you see here? Read 3. So I'm using 3. See, only the third document. And now, guys, again, you have what is that? 4. Can you see here? Likewise, you have it. Likewise, you have it 4. Okay, then you have what is that? Can you see here? Again, use 5. Can you see here? Fifth document. Likewise, we are able to read it. Now, guys, what is it I wanted to do is I wanted to read the first 5 documents or first 10 documents. I wanted to read only the first 10 documents where the reading should start from 1 point and end the reading at which point here? 10th point. End the reading at the 10th point. That means out of the 200 documents you have, out of the 200 JSON documents you have, I wanted to read only 1 to 10 documents. How many? 1 to? Yes, guys. 1 to what's that? 10 documents I wanted to read it. Am I right, everyone? Yes, following or not?
Yes.
So I wanted to read only 1 to 10 documents. Okay. So okay, guys. So dummy RESTful, there is nothing but RESTful API. So now what is it I wanted to do is I wanted to read the specific number of documents, that is first 10 documents. So where the starting should read from 1 and end the reading at which point here? At the 10th point. Am I right? We should read end the reading at the 10th point. That means this is part. What's that? We have it. This till here part is called as what? Base URL. It is called as what? Base URL. And this one is called as what? Relative URL. It is called as what? Relative URL. Where can you see here, guys? Everyone, I'm using as I wanted to read the first 10, or I wanted to read the first 5, or I wanted to read the first 6 here. Can you see here? So every time what we require to do, we require to make an increment. Read the first document. Then second time when you run the process, 1 plus 1, it should be the second document. 2 plus 1, third document. 3 plus 1, fourth document. That means there should be every time increment of 1. There should be an increment of 1 every time. And total number of documents you want to read it as what? 6 documents here. So for that, I am declaring 3 pipeline variables, because pipeline variables here. What is that? Pipeline variable that is called as what? Current underscore ID is 1. That means currently you start reading the data from the first one. Final ID is 10. That means totally read how many documents? 10 documents. Temp. Why I'm using the temp? Because in the previous, generally in some other languages called Python or any other, we will write like this. Current ID is equal to current ID plus 1. Am I right? Current second time what happens here? Current ID is equal to current ID plus 2 it will come. Here it is not assigned, because if you assign the value to the same variable, current ID variable, it is not going to accept. So hence I'm using temp is equal to current ID plus 1. Then again, current ID is equal to what? Temp. Both means the same now, but logic is different here. That's the only thing I'm doing it right now. Okay, so these are the 3 pipeline variables we require to declare it. We require to declare it. Okay, now guys, we have already seen what is a parameter and what's a variable. Basically, guys, parameter is that where the value will be constant. Suppose you are giving a is equal to 1, the value called a is equal to 1 will remain unchanged even after the pipeline execution run. But here the variable value will change after the pipeline will run. So that's the reason why I'm using the pipeline variable rather than using the pipeline. What is that? Rather than using the pipeline, that is parameter. Okay, guys, clear everyone? What we are doing it? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us start here. So this can be an interview question. Guess what is the difference between the pipeline variable and the pipeline parameter? Okay. So that's it, guys. I'm starting up all the sessions. Sync system, data factory session. So guys, I'm using this same data, that is something but Lake Gen 2. So for that, so guys, I'm assigning it, select it here. Click on the create. And now guys, there is no resource group, just create it here. So I'm using it directly, pagination, RESTful API, RG. That's it, guys. Okay. Some name why I'm using it to differentiate why we are using this particular exercise. Okay. That's it, guys. And afterwards, use it here. What name? Use the sync here because this is a sync now. All of you. I'm using sync pagination. That's it. So advanced tab, because I wanted to make this one as a Gen 2. Select the advanced tab and enable hierarchical namespace and click on the review and again click on the create. That's it now. Let's start with the data factory now. So just start with the data factory. So just click on this, guys. Create blade. Select the resource group. And then use it. What's that? Pagination. Instance. Review. Create. So guys, click on the create. So meanwhile, I think it is ready. Okay. So guys, just launch it. Now, meanwhile, the sync is also ready. Just go to the sync system. And now, guys, select the container. Yes, guys, are you there, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Click on the container and use the container name as output and click on the create. Open this and leave it as it is. And now, guys, we have just launched it. The data factory starts creating. So expand it, guys. Everyone expand it. Click on the manage and start creating the link service as it is. Okay. So click on the new link service. So what is the first link service you have to create it for? Guys, please tell me now. What is the first link service you have to create it for?
API.
Very good. So use what is that? REST. Type it here, REST. So select the REST. Select the REST. So select the REST. Give the name here for the REST. ls underscore REST API. REST underscore API. That's it, guys. And now select the everyone. Let it be, because the cloud environment, from cloud only we're getting the data. So you can leave it as it is. You need not create it. It is asking for the base URL. So guys, base URL. Where do you get this base URL, guys? Everyone, tell me now. This is the base URL. Okay, am I right? So go ahead and copy this base URL, everyone. And now just go to this pasted base URL. And now here it is asking for basic. Basic means what? Private. Anonymous means what? Public. So I want a public. This is a public now, open now. So use it anonymous. So as soon as we use the anonymous, can you see the username and password is gone now. Now guys, test connections as it is. Successful. Create. So in the previous class already we have seen this, how to create this one. So now guys, again, what is it? You have it? New ADLS Gen 2 I wanted as a sync. So select this Gen 2 and now select it here. Now give the name of the Gen 2 as link service. So use ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2 underscore sync. Am I right, everyone? Now guys, everything is same. Select the subscription, you have it. And now select the same, that is a storage account. And now click on the test connections and again click on the create. That's it, guys. The logic is done here. So now guys, everyone, following ma?
Yes, sir. Sir, yesterday you teach us the snowflake. Is it completed?
Yeah. Yes, it's completed now. You already accessed the data. No?
Okay. Last time you told we need to continue this one tomorrow. I believe that is pending. Okay, no, it's completed.
Day before yesterday and yesterday we have seen, yesterday and day before yesterday you have seen the snowflake. And we have seen the integration also.
Okay.
Yes, guys, tell me, rest of you.
Snowflake, we have only one class you did, sir. Yesterday only.
No, day before yesterday also we had it. Yes, guys, rest of you.
Hey, anyone, please confirm this topic. Snowflake, we have one class only, na? Completed.
Yeah, Snowflake is one class only yesterday.
Hello.
Yesterday we have done the integration, no?
So, sir, that
Yes.
is only one class, Snowflake, right? No, because in the last you told we will continue tomorrow. So that's what I'm asking.
No. Actually,
That was this only, rest of
yeah, REST API, yeah. Okay. So anyway, so let's begin the pipeline. REST API we have seen first example. This is the second example with pagination. So now I'm using it PL underscore REST underscore API REST API. That's it, guys. Now, and I wanted to start with creating of variables. So can you see here you have variables now? Can you see here? This is the pipeline canvas. This is the pipeline canvas. Click on those variables. So guys, you can see here, just to start with this, all of you. So click on the new. So first I'm using what's it, guys? First of all, I'm using what's it, current ID. So current ID, current underscore ID. So only 3 data types are displaying here. You can see here, string, boolean, and array. So let it be string as it is. So leave it as it is. So here you have a current ID. Current ID is what? It is starting with 1. Again, use what's that next one? Temp. That means temporary variable, temp variable. And then you have what's that? String, let it be as it is. So don't give anything here. Okay. And now again, what's it? You have it? Final ID. Final ID means what? Up to which, guys, up to which you wanted to read it, up to which one. So I wanted to give finally as 10. So final ID means what? Finally, you want to dynamically also you can decide, but let it be, let it give it here directly. So that means you want to start reading at a 10th one, first one, and end the reading at the 10th point. Okay, guys, everyone is following now. Please respond.
Yes.
Okay, next after this. Okay, next after this, guys. First of all, use what is that? Can you share? Use an activity called until activity. While loop. Until activity is just like a while loop. So drag and drop here. Okay. So actually, until is like a while loop pattern, but it is not a while loop exactly. Okay. It is not a while loop. It is like a while loop, but exactly it's not like that. It is the same pattern we used it. Okay. So here, so what can see here? Until means what? Until the condition is what? And repeat the process until the condition is false. Until the condition is what's it? False. Okay. Until the condition is false. Repeat the process, repeat the execution until the condition is false. Whereas while what it does, executes the process until the condition is true. Until the condition is true, it will execute. Which one? While. But until what it does? Until exactly it executes until the condition is what's it? Until the condition is false. Okay. Until the condition is false. So once it has become true, what happens here? The process will start. Okay, now here let's do the same thing. Go to the settings, everyone. If it is tested to the false, it will repeat the execution. So add dynamic contents. Now, guys, here you have a function called equals function. So you can see here, I'm using the function called what? Equals function. So use it here, equals. So what is it? You have it? Logical functions. Equals. You can say returns a true if 2 values are equal. Okay. That's something but equals. Suppose we have to 2 arguments you have to pass now, 1 comma 1. True or false? See, this will return true or false. Tell me now. Tell me, guys. 1 comma 1 means what? Okay, guys. So now the same one we have to use it. Okay. So what's it you have to tell me now? So let's do one thing. Variable. Variables. Can you share? Use it here. Current ID underscore ID. So now, guys, comma 0. So let's can you share? Select it here. Now, Control X. Pass it now. It was only test. Now can you see here? It's accepting, guys. So now, guys, can you see here? I'm using current ID as a 0, but now can you see here at the time of defining it here, all of you just see what you have defined. The current ID is a string, no? Current ID is a string. So there is a, can you see here? There is a function called integer function here. Let's add that one. Let's do one thing. One more argument. I'll write it here. Int, that is int of variables. Int of variables. Int of what's that? Variables. Then afterwards I have it. Sorry. Current ID. Current underscore ID. That's it. Okay. Current underscore ID. Now it is converted string towards an integer. Okay. Now it's appropriate. Copy it. See here, now it's fine. Fine. Okay, guys, everyone. So now in the first iteration, what's what you have it? Okay, 1, 0. 1, 0, na? That means current ID value is 1, na? 1, 0. False. Second iteration, what's what you have it? Hence here. Second time current ID is 1 and this is 0. 1, what's that you have it? 0 is there now. So it is false. So it will run. Again, second time, what's 1, it will change here. 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Likewise, we want to end at what? 1, 10. If it is not tested to the true, it will keep on running. It will keep on what's that running, guys. So for that, to avoid it, to stop it, okay. To stop it, we have to use it. Okay, we have to use the condition for stopping it. So initial the variable type is what's that? Can you see here? We have initially converted the variable to the from integer to the from string to the integer. That is called as typecasting. The first argument is current ID, which is converting the same one. What's that you have it? String to the integer. So now, guys, that's the thing, and I'm testing it starting with the 0. Click on OK.
Where you stored previous value? It is 1, 0, 2, 2, 0, 3, 0, or it is 1,
Currently it is 1, 0.
And second iteration 2, 1.
1, 1, second iteration 1, third iteration 1, 2, fourth iteration 1, 3. Likewise, the value of current ID is 1, na?
Yeah, value of current ID is 1. But
that means 1, 0.
Yeah,
that's it.
But so 0 becoming next time it is 1, right? So where it is storing? I mean, where it is holding? Like
final ID till the final ID. Starting at one point, still you have to do the work. It's not final now. Still you have to write a further argument on this. Okay. So this is the only thing I'm giving it for what? The overall, that is nothing but condition here. Whenever the condition is tested to the false, let us start execution. Okay. For that, click on the pencil symbol here. Click on the pencil symbol. Click on the pencil symbol here. Now here use the copy activity. Copy activity. We'll read the data from what's that? REST API URL. Copy. Use copy. Copy. Drag and drop. Now you have to define the source data set, select it here, and now create the rest. My source is the rest, so use the rest here. Rest means what? REST. Select it here. Use DS underscore REST API. REST API underscore param. Now parameterization require. So I want to implement the dataset parameter in this thing. Select it here. Simple, that's it. Nothing else. You click on OK. That's it, guys. Here, can you see? Can you see all of you? So now this is fine now. Can you see here? Go to this data set. See here. This is the base URL. Can you see this is the base URL, you have it. And now you have to relative URL. That means further 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I wanted to make this relative URL to be changed up to 10. Okay, so for that I am just defining the parameter here. Go to this one. Go to this, click on this, or else you have to every time keep on manually write 1, 2, 3 like that. So in order to avoid that, I'm using what's the parameter here. So use what is a DS underscore cur underscore, that means current underscore ID. It should be integer int. And now guys, the next one, what's that you have it? DS underscore current underscore ID int. And now that's it, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. Click on OK. Select here. Go to the control, add dynamic contents. Select it here. And now click on OK. So int does not match. That means do one thing. So guys, let's do one thing now. Go back here. Let's go back parameters. Change the string to the string only. It's accept. Good, no problem. Now, okay, fine. It's accepting now. So this is string. The previous is now also string here. That's it, guys. Now go to the pipeline. In the source tab, you can see DS underscore current underscore ID. It's expecting. I want to pass the value here. Okay. Now to this parameter, I want to assign the variable value. Just click on this. Click on add dynamic contents. Expand here. Variables current ID. This current ID is what? String only, no? This current ID data type is string only. Okay. String and string matching. That's it. That's it, guys. Okay. DS underscore current underscore ID. This is a string one and this is a string one. So it's accepted. Just a minute. Okay. Okay, everyone. That's it, guys. So now, all of you. That's it now. Okay. Now, what is the current value you have it? 1 now. Can you see here? DS underscore current ID 1. So now it will go to this one and read the first document here. Sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. I'm reading this. This is the base URL. And after the base URL, I'm passing the value here. Control V. The base URL will display all. So I'm passing the one here like this. So now it will display only one. Am I right? Fine, everyone?
Yes.
That's the only thing it does now. Second one, this is fine now. So go to the sync system now. There is no sync created data set. So we have a Gen 2 as this. I mean, select it here. And now select the CSV file. So use it here. And this also I want to parameterize it. DS underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2 guys underscore param. That means I wanted to define the parameter. Param means okay. Select it here, guys. Select the link service. Select the first as the header. So can see. So output is the root folder here, guys. Okay. So now the output is the root folder. So guys, over here I wanted to create a subdirectory here. This is a main. There's a root folder. Okay, I want some parameter values here. Okay, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. The document information will be there. So I want to create, can see here, subdirectory 2, subdirectory 3. So how to create the subdirectories inside the container here. Okay, so dynamically I wanted to create it. Can see here. So that's it, guys. So do one thing, click on OK, and now go to this data set, guys. Click on parameters. Click on new DS underscore subdir, guys. I want to create a subdirectory underscore param. That's it, guys. One parameter I've created. Click on the connections. Put the control now. Add dynamic contents. Okay, from the file path, keep the current directory and add dynamic contents. Select it here. That's it. Click on OK. Fine. So now, guys, go to the pipeline. Now it is asking for the value subdirectory. Okay. Add dynamic contents. Say take the same thing, current ID here. That's it. Okay. Current ID. Okay. Initial value is 1. Then create one subdirectory here. One subdirectory with a name called 1. Next time I will increment the value of the current ID. So a subdirectory with a name called 2 will be created. Next time I will increment the value of the current ID. So 3, again subdirectory will be created to the 3. So whenever I keep on increasing it, the value, one directory will be created in the sync system. Okay, guys. So up to the final ID. What's the final ID? You have totally 10. After the 10, the process get exited from this. Okay. So that's the fine here. Okay. Now that's it, guys. After the copy activity is completed, I want to increment the value. Okay. I will use the if condition here. If condition. If condition, drag and drop here. That is called as if activity. Link up both of them. Copy. Write the if condition. In the if condition, guys, select if condition activities. Select the go to the expression box. Go to activities and put the control in the expression box and write it down the add dynamic contents. What does the if condition says, guys? It says what's that? Can see here functions. What's that? You have it logical functions equals. That's the same one you have to use it, guys. Equals I'm writing it here, all of you. Int, that is integer, all of you. Integer of variables, integer of variables, integer of variables, guys. Everyone, integer of variables. Use it here of current ID. Current ID. That's it, guys. Comma. What is that I want? Int of all of you, int of variable, int of variables. What is it I want this time? Second argument I'm writing it. I want the second argument as what? Final ID, guys. Sorry. Final underscore ID. That means finally you want to end it at the final ID. That should, guys, copy this. All of you. And now paste it here. Fine now, everyone. Hello?
Yeah.
Delete it. Now? Accepting now? What is the initial current ID? 1 now. And finally it will go and end at what? 10. This part is 1. This part is 1. And this part is 10. 1 comma 10. Tell me now, 1 comma 10. True or false? Yes, guys.
False.
False. That means increment the type here. Increment the current ID. When you increment the current ID, 1 plus 1 become 2. Okay. Next time, what's that? 2 plus 1. 2 comma 10. That means false. And again 3 comma 10. That is false. Likewise, everything it will tested for what? 10 comma 10 means what? True. So then the condition will exit. Am I right or not? Okay. So just write it here. Okay. Click OK, guys. That's it. If this condition is, can you see here? If the condition is what's it? If the condition is false, just go to this one. False. I want to increment the value. There is a value here. So I want to increment the value. I want to, for that, I'm using the set variable activity. Set variable activity, drag and drop the set variable activity. Can you see here? I want to implement the logic like this. Can you see here? What's it? I want to implement the logic like this. What is that logic? Temp is equal to current ID plus 1. This logic I want to implement it. Getting my point, everyone? Temp is equal to current ID plus 1. I want to use it here. Okay. So for that, it should go back. Following now, everyone, please. Hello.
Yeah, following, but so since these variables and until if, so how many variables or what kind of variables logic? There are so many, right? Whenever it is required, you are using it, but we are not able to get it because we don't know how many are there and when to use, how to use, where to use.
No, brother, already at the time of defining the pipeline only, I showed you here, isn't it? In the time of defining the pipeline only, in the pipeline, can you see in the pipeline at the time of defining this pipeline only, you have created 3 variables now. Current ID, final ID we have created. See here. Have you created it or not?
No, not this one. Actually, the activities that you are using, set, if, else, until.
So based on the logic.
Based on the logic, but
you are a bit confused in the logic, now.
Yeah, the activities that you are using.
1 to 2 times you have to see this video. Okay. You'll come to know no issues if such is the case. But actually, everything I've explained you prior to start it. Right now, I'm explaining this logic. Why am I doing this logic? See, what is happened here is, this is the JSON placeholder. This is the main that is called as base URL. Now I'm adding the pagination to the URL. That means why? Because I want to keep on incrementing. If I don't use it here, -1, it will read all the documents, all the 200 JSON document, it will read it. But I don't want the 200 JSON document to be started. I want only 10 documents to be read here. So for that, I have declared 3 variables. That means current ID, we are starting as 1. 1 means 1 now. And now current ID, can you share? Final ID, I'm giving it as what? 10. That means start the reading at 1 and end the reading at 10. So both has to be, exercised in a loop na, to apply that. That means I want to start reading at first point and end the reading at 10th point. Am I right? So for that, I'm using current ID is equal to 1. Then temp is equal to current ID plus 1. Every time increment it. And third time, current ID is equal to temp. And after that, finally, final ID will come at and stop the process at 10. Getting my point? So this is the thing we are doing. So right now, I'm defining this one. If not, if this is supported, we have applied this one in the ADF. It is not supported. Current ID is equal to current ID plus 1. So this is not anyway supported here. Hence, I'm using it as it is. That's it. Okay, so I'm defining temp is equal to current ID plus 1. So now just go back here. Everyone, set temp variable. Okay, set a temp variable. Go to the settings. Select the name here. Variable name as a temp. Temp. Okay, temp value box is coming. Click on add dynamic counts. Temp is equal to, write it down. So guys, here you have what's it? Can you see it? So here you have to apply it.
So next time I want from 10 to 20. So again,
Yeah.
it will, is it dynamic that way, or
Yeah,
I have to
we
change?
can also use the same process for 20 also. Yeah, same process we can use. But there, the current ID value will not be 1. It will be 10. And final ID value will be 10. Getting my point?
So we have to give static value for 10
Yes,
first.
yes. Okay. So now guys, again now I'm so directly I cannot use it here. So I'm using what's that function here called add. Mathematical function called add. I'm using add. Use it here. Go to the variables. Current IDs. Can you see here? Current ID variable. So do one thing now. Just a minute. What I'll do is I'm just removing it. So I'm just removing it. Leave it as it is. Now guys, now use it first of all. int int of current ID variable current ID, comma 1. If I use a comma 1 here, okay, so let's do one thing now. Copy this, Control X, and add it here. See here, this is saying some warning message or not matching. Okay, now expression int, some warning message. So tempo variable string na, okay, variable current ID, can you see here? Current ID comma 1. So add integer value. Temp is equal to, this is the thing I'm applying right now. Temp is equal to current ID plus 1. Can you see here? Click OK. Now go to the pipeline. Just a minute. See here. Here you have a, can you see here? Here you have what's that? Tell me now. All of you. pipeline. Can you see here using the hunting? Can you see here? Select the copy activity. And now just to see here, see here. What's that you have it? All of you. What's a temp? Okay, this is what string now. This is a string. And what I am assigning it. Can you see here, all of you? What I'm assigning it here? And what I am assigning it here? The set variable. All of you. What I'm assigning the set variable. That is the basically the expression. This can you see here? Go to this. This is one what? Huh? Here it is giving us a integer int. That's the reason it's throwing an error. Okay. Warning message. So now this entire value string. Okay. So you have to do one thing now. Now let's do one thing now. Instead of integer, what I will do is, okay. Oh, let it be as it is. Now I'll add the string here. string string. Now string is string matching now. I think so. Okay. Add integer. Remove it. Now guys, fine everyone. Hello. Yes guys, string and string is matching now. Now there is no issues. Fine. That's it guys. So run this once. Further process. Now use one more set variable. Use another one. This logic says temp is equal to current ID, current underscore ID plus 1. This is the logic it says. But again, you have to use what? Current underscore ID is equal to temp now. We have to use current underscore ID is equal to temp. You have to use it. Okay. So for that, so the incremented value, you have to assign it again. So for that, I'm defining. So this one I'm using what? Current underscore ID is equal to temp. We have to use it here. Okay. So for that, put the control here. And now write it down. Select the variable name. Select the settings. Variable name. Temp. So here select the current ID. Name is the current ID. And now put the control here, add dynamic contents. And now variable, what is a variable you have it? The variable I'm using as a temp. So use it as temp. Okay, now string matching. That's it. Okay, no issues now. Temp is string, current ID string matching now. That's it, guys. That's it now. Okay. So link up both of them. Now, guys, click on the until activity. Now, if it is a false, these are the things you want to do. But if it is true, if the condition is true, after some time, the condition will become true now. So for that, can you see here? So when the condition is false, these are the things you are going to do. And after some time, the condition become will true. So initially if condition you have it. Okay. Initially if condition you have what's it? The same. What's it you have it? Tell me now. Here you have the current ID and final ID. After the final ID is done, this will become the true. Am I right or not? It will become true. So once the true comes, what you has to be done now? So that means you have to define it now. Okay. So once the condition is false, can see here. Once the condition is false, according to this, the variable value get incremented. 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10. Then 10, 10 means what, guys? It becomes a true, na? If true means what has to be done now? Okay. That's it. Finally, guys. So once it is done, now can you see here? You have to use it here. Now go true, go inside true and use the set variable once more. Set as 0. Select the current ID. Set the current ID variable name, current ID, set it as 0. That's it. 0, no? That's it, guys. Now go to the pipeline. Now everything is fine now. For everything, it is false. So somewhere to stop this one, can say equals in this. So just do one thing now. If condition everywhere is what's false here. Now here you have what's it? Let's do one thing now. That's it, guys. Can you see here, all of you? That's it now. So finally, yes, everything is done, guys. Almost all. Initially, you'll have the value called what? 1. That is 1. And based on this, it will go to the final ID. Okay. That's it now. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so that's it, everything. Now everything is done. So initially it will start with 0 and keep on running on this. That's it, guys. So now I think condition is false and if it, yeah, if condition. That's it, guys. Now debug. That's it, guys. Succeeded. See, everything is working on it. So go to this output or refresh it now. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. open this one. Data, open this. You'll get only first document. Yes, everyone is fine. Hello.
Yes.
See here. Go to the output. As soon as it executes 8 documents, I want 10 now. Final ID is 10 now. 10 it will stop. Don't worry. So these are the logic implementations you have to apply. That's it, guys. Finally, that's it, guys. Okay. Likewise, see here. Go to the output. 9 means one more will be there. Fine. That's it. 9 it will stop now. See here. Still running or process system? Everything is executed now. Succeeded. No issues, no errors. Output. Refresh it now. Finally, 10 is also created, guys. Open this. That's it. So this is how it's going to execute the process. That's it, guys, for the day. And I'm just stopping the class here. So do practice it. And that's the thing we have it. Okay. We'll continue on Monday. Thank you, guys. I'm stopping the class. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.